why am I in this video again?
Our videos get like 3 times the views when there's a female presence. We didn't have time to get Janet, so you'll do for now. Now please hold the light still. I'm trying to get this shot just perfect.
Easy, easy there, Spielberg. You didn't even know what a train was until you got this job.
Quiet on the set!
Okay, le silence, moi je vais être silencieuse. Je m'excuse.
All right, well, it's time to do another video shoot, but I'm getting kind of tired of filming everything in the boardroom, and this office is currently vacant, so I think I'll film here. But this decor has got to go. Hi everyone, I'm Jordan Smith, the real president and CEO of Rapido Trains Inc., and today I've got our all-new N-scale Amtrak Horizon and Comet commuter coaches to show for the first time. These samples actually just arrived a couple days ago. We've got lots of different variations. We've got 2 different versions of the Amtrak Horizon coach, 2 versions of the cafe cars, the dinettes, and we've also got 2 different Comet cab cars and the Comet coach. So why don't we dig right into these and have a closer look. So let's start off with the Horizon coaches. So these cars were built by Bombardier in 1989, and they became a supplement to Amtrak's intercity fleet all across the country. These can be seen in California, they can be seen largely running out of Chicago and a lot of other eastern destinations. So first off here, we've got the coach. We have 2 versions of this. So this is actually, let's switch over here to this one. This is the early version. So when these cars were delivered, they had an automatic, like a fold down step and a sliding door mechanism. So we've modeled that into the early versions. The later versions, Amtrak actually removed that kind of mechanism because they kind of were unreliable. The snow would get built up in them and stuff like that. So unlike the Amfleet cars and a lot of the earlier Bud-built heritage cars, these were built smooth-sided. They're just almost like an extruded piece of aluminum. They were so smooth. They do have corrugations on the roof, and we've replicated that, of course. We've also got full underbody detail. So we've got all of the brake gear, brake valves, all of the electrical conduit, plumbing, everything's underneath there. And we've done that, of course, on both versions of the car, and you can see that, that different step detail. Of course, we have body-mounted knuckle couplers. We have our free-rolling trucks. So we've got the outside bearing trucks, which is what Amtrak used on their Horizon cars. So let's just put those aside for a sec. And we've got, of course, the cafe or the dinettes. So similarly, we've got both variations of the steps. We've got the original fold-down steps and the retrofitted solid steps that were put in the 2000s, 90s, and 2000s. Of course, you've got unique window arrangement. You've got the kind of the cafe section where you can buy your food and your drinks right in the center of the car, and the tables on either side. So let's have a close look at some of the details here. So starting right at the end, of course, we've got the separately applied end gate inside the diaphragm there. We've got the HEP lines separately applied. Etched metal or eroded metal stirrup steps. We've got those on both ends on all versions of the cars. Separately applied grab irons on all the doors. Now these ones are a little bit wide. We're hoping to fix that for the production units. These are the very first samples we've seen of these, of course. And of course, you've got all the different little antennas and whatnot on the roof of the cafe. Now similarly with the coach, and very smooth, very simple roof line, just the corrugations, but you've got all the vent work. Again, you've got the separate grab irons, full clear windows throughout the car, and of course the interior. These actually are very easy to take apart. You can almost do them with a couple hands here. Just pull the bottom right out there. 1, 2. Shell pops right off. And of course, you've got full seats. You've got the coach seats. These are a 2-in-2 arrangement. And now, no one's going to see this, of course, but in the bathrooms, in N-scale of all things, which you'll never see unless you take the shell off, we've got a toilet and sink. So let's put that one aside there. Just pop off the shell for the cafe car. Here is the interior of the cafe or the dinette car. You've got the tables on both sides. We've got the full washrooms again for those of you who actually are worried about that, and the dinette section where you can purchase your drinks and food and snacks and whatnot. Next up, we've got our all-new N-scale Comet cars. We've got both the cabs and the coaches. The Comets in particular are very noteworthy. For a lot of commuter operations, especially on the East Coast, they kind of form the backbone of a lot of fleets. You see them in great numbers in New York with Metro North, Condot. You see them in Boston for MBTA, SEPTA out of Philadelphia. They're quite popular with a lot of commuter roads, and they built them for a long time. Even the later cars that went to Montreal came in the late 80s, early 90s, and those ones we're also doing as well, if you're a Montreal modeler. So we've got two versions of the cab cars. We've got right here today, I mean, this is of course our first sample, so we do have other versions coming, but these are the ditch light equipped versions. We've got the single front window version as well as the double front window version. And of course, like I said, these have ditch lights. Some versions will not have ditch lights depending on the prototype that you're most interested in. And of course, these will have full headlight and ditch light operation. These samples, we don't have the lighting boards again ready yet, but that will be coming along and for the production units, and we'll be showing those off before those arrive sometime next year. Of course, we've got separate grab irons. We've got the horn on the just on the roof there. We've got separate grab on the end door. All of the clear plastic glass windows there. So of course, like the Horizon cars, we've got the full fluting on the roof and the very simple smooth sides as per prototype. Most noteworthy with these cars, unlike the Horizons, these have the inside bearing trucks. Now these are very cool. I believe this is the first time we've done a truck like this in N-scale. We've put in the extra work to make sure that these are rolling just right for all you N-scale guys out there. And of course, we have full interiors. These will have the interior lighting. We'll show you those in the future. We get newer samples. These have kind of the unique commuter style 3 and 2 seating arrangement for extra capacity. And of course, we've got the washroom for all those people that want to know if there's a toilet and sink in there. Yes, it is. And of course, we've got the coach here. Just like the cab cars, you have full underbody detailing. We've got the end detailing. You've got the separate HEP cabling. We've got the receptacles. There's a coupler cut bar, which is included on all of the Horizon and Comet coaches. And of course, the full underbody detailing. We've got all the air reservoirs, brake detail, plumbing, electrical, battery boxes, everything that you could ever want on an N-scale Comet car, we've included. Okay, so thanks for joining me here for our first look at our pre-production N-scale Horizon and Comet cars. These cars will be going into production sometime early next year. The order deadline is coming up on January 15th. So depending on when you're watching this, you do still have some time to get your orders in. Make sure you do see your dealer or visit us online to pre-order today. So thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day. Hey, Josh? Yeah. The Horizon video is done. Need more Amtrak. More Amtrak. Oh, you're still here.